Okay. And Koikva makes a lot of sense. Limp getting the D ward to start there, that bodes well for Alliance. Oh, although
early first blood.
FNG
didn't expect this, that Insania would be in the bottom lane to start. And because he's thinking, well, Enigma's the 4 position, he's going to be bottom. What can an Enigma really do to us? But it wasn't that bad, first of all. And then also, like, TA always has a recovery option. And that's a great thing about it. Top lane, Hanskin in some trouble here. Tries to go for the Icarus dive at the last second, but he doesn't get away. And that will be a second kill for Liquid. Insania will cop a lot of damage as he tries to make his way back to the tower, but he'll be fine.
Similar to this DK situation where DK's not going to pressure anybody. Let's be real. He just sits there and is tanky.
All he can really do in these situations is try and pull the hard camp that could just end up being
excuse me?
farm. Damn.
Mechanics, like this guy just has some of the best, and I feel like he gets kind of slept on for these. Oh, Taiga with the rotation.
Limp. He's gonna die here. Doesn't have the mana or the cooldown for refraction. Taiga's gonna take a lot of damage on the way out here. The kinetic fields is gonna block him on the second go, but it does mean FNG is gonna have to chase in pretty deep. He will manage to get it. But a counter kill is not the same when it's a kill on the support compared to a core Koifa. The help of Taiga brings tries to dance around the fire spirits being tossed out by Hanskin. Taiga coming in from the other side, leads off with the Malphus onto FNG. FNG is going to die here.
Back into this game is by making a rotation, which usually happens with a rune, but in this case, if S4 just walks into you and dies, that's always much appreciated.
Away from the enemy team, they're going to go on to Boxy in the bottom lane, but he's going to quickly pop his ultimate here, manage to land the spear onto FNG. He does not have a God's Rebuke up just yet, so FNG may survive unless the cookie. That's going to spell his doom for FNG. Nico Baby doesn't have the damage to bring down Boxy.
Yeah, it's one of those abilities you can get baited into.
The early Blink Dagger pickup from S4 is looking for the kill onto the Queen of Pain. Koifa stuck inside the Static Storm is eventually going to get chopped here, brought down to his death, but can S4 get out? Looks like he is actually going to be easily fine because Boxy and Insania were focusing on getting the kill onto Nico Baby. Because he was so tanky, it took a while to do so. But they did bring down that
going. And the moment people show up, well, he knows he's a TA, he doesn't have a Blink, doesn't have a Deso, so he doesn't fight. But he makes sure that he pressures to get people to show up. And Boxy is dead.
Burning down the Mars, but the triangle rotation here coming from Liquid to be able to find Limp as he was farming. They blow everything they had to be able to bring him down because that was a very important kill for them. Taiga, he's going to be targeted here. A nice blink forward by S4 to make sure to finish off that 4 position before anything can be done. A nice Static Storm out from FNG. That is a beauty, but S4, he'll die inside of that. But at what a cost for Liquid. They're going to lose at least one here. A jump away. Mickey trying to finish off FNG, but is unable to get that killing blow before the Breathe Fire comes in to finish him off. 3 dead on the side of Liquid. Even if they did lose their Limp TA, it was a nice response from them to get some kills in return. Now Insania is going to be the 4th kill as he was unable to get out, trying to reach clearly tier 1 player. Because sometimes on EG, he looked a little off in that off-lane role. Hopefully with a little bit more control of their lineups. Ooh, look a bit better. FNG, he's not getting out of here even if the arena doesn't catch him. Taiga will.
I don't know S4. Okay, actually S4 is about to jump on Boxy here, so hold that thought.
Really going for it with the help of a Limp. Now Limp does not have a Deso, so they're not immediately going to kill Boxy. Maybe a support can bail him out, but no. Here comes Nico Baby to make sure that Boxy's not going anywhere. He puts himself in a corner. But a corner is where he's going.
Ooh, the jump behind the tower.
11 to 12, make it 12 to 12 as a kill onto Insania behind the tier 1 tower turns in. We gotta keep the viewers entertained. And what's more entertaining than calling somebody wrong?
True. Ooh, the big black hole.
Look at nice black hole from Taiga. The early Blink Dagger pickup now. It's not going to be enough to finish off Limp until that cookie comes in to chain stun him, and they use the Sonic Wave just for good measure. Nice Ether Remnant to find the 3rd kill into FNG, and immediately drawing to the bottom lane.
He's just...
Hey, you guys don't need me, right? The spear? Oh, it's the Ether Remnant that stops the TP away, attempted by Hanskin. Attempt is all it is, though, because Liquid find him, get the killing spree for Taiga, and now they're going to pressure. He's blocked in. He's like, what the hell? Taiga, by the grace of nighttime, was not spotted by that rotation from Alliance. They were somehow protected. You want to play around this area. S4, he's going to brave the high ground here with his Blade Mare, who's going to try and go for it with the Sun Ray behind him as well. He may just be able to survive through all this, pops the sick, but finally he does go down to Mickey, who commits for it. He no longer has any Astral Steps, though, as he'll Scepter dissimulate up in 3 seconds, but I think he's been caught. He's just going to be chain stunned down. The Cookie goes out, trying to dodge some of this damage, dissimulate down to the low ground a little bit more. He just needs 3 seconds now for the Astral Step, and if he gets that off, he's away. Slowed down by the trap, but it looks like he is now out unless Nico Baby finds him with a Blink Dagger. Almost, but Mickey ran up instead of to the right. A 50-50 shot for Nico Baby. He gets the vision to be able to get off the glimpse. He has another Dissimulate. He also has another Yule Scepter, so it's going to take a while for them to bring him down. But surely he's going to go down eventually here. In fact, he does. Liquid, they're not even around the area. They were just saying, okay, this is all space for us to get bounty runes, and that's what Insania does. He snatches one of the bounty runes away from the enemy team. Now he's going to try and kill the Courier. Oh no, the level 1 little Shredder does so little damage that he would have been better served just to right-click like normal.
I feel like Insania is just always over here on his own throughout this whole game. I mean, it's very annoying.
You get nothing.
I think maybe that's something he picked up from Solo. You've seen how like Solo keeps on playing, especially with his Nature's Prophet. He just always plays inside of the enemy triangle, and his sniping couriers is kind of being a pain in the ass to whatever carry is farming over there.
It's a good investment of your time. I mean, even if you die, it's like the enemy team has to... Oh, S4.
Taiga. 1 TA trap leads to 2, and that leads to S4 eventually catching him and
running at towers. Boxy in position here. It's a really hard...
Oh, got him. The Blinking Spear. Now, it's going to take so much. They commit heavily for this first life. S4 is able to turn things around, though. Managed to get the 2-man call. The Static Storm is out. Lip is going to be able to finish off Boxy. He does eventually lose his Aegis, but Mickey is quite low and only has so many Astral Steps to work with, one of them being countered by the Glimpse, and he didn't have Dissimulate back up, so he ends up going down. Nico Baby looking for another. And that is the only way that Liquid can win a fight, I think. It is entirely based around a Midnight Pulse Black Hole catching 2, maybe 3 heroes. Start off with the arena, going for FNG, trying to burst him down, but the Sonic Wave is not quite enough. He's pushed outside of the arena. That's not good enough. Mickey being caught as well means Taiga doesn't even think about trying to follow that up. That was some sort of terrible miscommunication from Liquid, because I didn't really see any follow-up there onto Boxy's initiation.
The fight was split. Mickey went on a different group of heroes that Boxy was going on a completely different group, and oh, there's the hole.
Oh, he baits out the black hole. Is it going to be enough? The Glowy Blade isn't quite enough. Can they blow up these 2 cores? Limp is low, but he's going to survive just a little bit more. Okay, he finally does go down. Nico Baby activated his BKB, so he was able to shrug off most of that damage. Though he will survive for the time being, and now they're just out of damage. There's nothing really left with Midnight Pulse on cooldown. Another core, Boxy. He's TPing in. Maybe he can get here. The call going in from S4. Can he bring down Taiga? The spear being threatened, faked a couple of times, is enough to save Taiga for a moment. He's going to be bumped away by the Cookie while S4 stuck inside the base. A lot of magic damage thrown his way. An Alliance know that he's been caught, and now Hanskin is too, with no Icarus dive being susceptible to that Orchid. The Phoenix is just an easy kill. Mickey was looking to...
Because of greed.
Yeah, and greed is exactly why Boxy is here, trying to hit this mid-tier 1 tower. It's found by Nico Baby. And,
when it can happen. This,
no! Oh, it happened. Koifa's gonna go back for it. He's gonna die. Oh my god. So what happened? He was farming Ancients, and he did the classic thing where he blinked as a creep. He gets picked off, dead for 80 seconds, and very likely Boxy's gonna die too, because he thinks he's going for S4, but instead, Limp and Hanskin, they double team him. He's gonna go down rather easily. They're gonna be able to get the stun onto Taiga. Taiga now is forced to use his BKB to try and TP out. It's gonna be close, but though, oh, the last shot from Limp, that Mel doing so much damage. takes like us. Though it's mostly just this top lane. They actually did have the vision to be able to see Nico Baby waiting there with his Silver Edge. The spear didn't actually latch onto the barracks, and now he's going to be able to pop his BKB with his positioning and go straight for Mickey. He's already stunned it once. Mickey's forced to be able to astral step away. Boxy trying to protect his team as he backs through the wall. They do manage to get off the BKB. Black hole from Taiga with the shots ready to get for the Sapphire. That's going to make short work of the Dragonite, but Limp, he managed to get off his BKB, shrugs off the damage, and turns around onto Liquid. A spear back pushes him away, but Boxy launched forward by the cookie is caught and killed and culled by S4. Mickey needs to be able to Yule Scepter dodge this Sun Ray damage. The call follow-up from S4 not quite in place. The Dissimulate goes off in time, and S4 a little bit low. Mickey wants to be able to get this kill, should be able to have it. Doesn't have another Astral Set. Fortunately, thanks to Boxy's buyback, they'll have the power to be able to chase down these heroes and get an additional kill. That's on to Hanskin. Insania looking for one more. That's on FNG. They're spotting him, but Mickey, it's a long trek.
He does have
catch him.
The Astral into Yules. I think he's got him.
And he could take him off. He could take off the invisibility if he got off the Yules, but he didn't get off the Yules.
Oh, when he's 1v5ing, you know, it doesn't...
All right, big upgrades now for Hanskin here. Level 20 plus Aghanim Scepter. Oh, top lane, Nico Baby with the double damage.
Double damage.
He just 3 shots Koifa. Mickey, he's going to Yule Scepter to be able to take off that double damage, but that's all he really can do. The rest of Alliance very likely to push forward here. Unless Boxy can find an opening here. They're going to try and burst down. FNG should be able to do so. And Nico Baby's down to half health. The shots ran in for the Sapphire, but he pops the BKB as well as Limp. They're trying to cut this around the black hole. Finally going off with that midnight pulse. It's doing a lot of damage. It looks like Limp, he's going to lose his Aegis. S4 is a little bit low as well. Now, he doesn't have BKB on the TA, so he could get bopped. But at the same time, Nico Baby's playing on that front line to make sure they can't really go onto him. He still has the cheese as well, so even as he gets low, he pops it, goes back up to full health, and now Liquid. No buybacks are really left in the tank. They've only got Mickey and the Taiga for this space defense, and it looks like it may just be Taiga, because Mickey, Dragon Tail stun, follow-up call, and that's it for Game 1. Alliance take it, I'm not going to say easily, but it felt very clean and crisp, and just a nice, well-played game by them.
Yeah, definitely. I think they had the draft for it, too.
Oh my god, that's the most adorable techies.
They're going to be playing it. FNG is going to be the one playing the techies, so he must have been brushing up on it. Nice jump in. Suicide doing a lot of damage to Taiga, but the spear comes through and pins S4, but before they can get any follow-up damage, he'll survive. FNG a little bit low here. Koifa might be able to get this kill. He hasn't leveled anything up yet. If he lands the Ether Remnant, should be able to get it. Try to stop him from getting up the bounty rune. Snatches it away from FNG, and now will get the first blood as well. Yeah, now Limp. He'll take some damage, but he'll still be kind of okay. Wow, that fight was so close. It looks like Boxy, bottom-ish, Limp, went for the bounty rune, didn't get speared there, and that is really important because he's going to get off the Spirit Siphon. Unfortunately, a double damage will make relatively short work of Limp. Otherwise, maybe he could have gotten to the Ancient stack and gotten a deny off. Insania whiffing a Scatter Blast as he tried to get aggressive on Nico Baby for some reason. Not only whiffs that, but
gonna get them. Like he basically doesn't spam his spells. And if he does spam, he uses the God's Rebuke instead of the spear.
S4 trying to go for the kill. The call into the suicide. That is the kill for S4. Taiga thinking he can get a counter kill on FNG. He still has the Icarus dive to be able to jump away if things get a bit too hairy for him, which instead he uses to kill the courier, but it's probably going to cost him his life. S4 gets the double kill.
Walks into the wave, spins it, gets 6, immediately dunks with the courier debate. You know, the funny thing is, that's not worth losing the courier. I mean, you get XP, though. That's the big thing, is
yeah,
he got a lot of XP for getting that kill, so it probably is worth it, but it's close to even.
Hanskin, he was trying to harass Mickey, but a rotation from Koifa is going to catch him, and potentially Nico Baby as the cookie stun does land on Nico Baby. He's trying to get close enough to catch Mickey. Instead, finds a courier, spins, TP's out, and they don't have the damage to finish him off before he successfully teleports away. That is a lot of attention away from the mid lane, though, and that's where Limp, he's going to strike almost immediately, pops his Exorcism, and starts doing some damage to the mid tower.
Oh, FNG! He's just going to get right-click to death. Box even.
Did he suicide in, but he was too high HP? Is that what happened?
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
That's
Oh, he went to get the jungle item. Oh my god. How many
that is a problem with techies. I've had that one before. Taiga's going to die in the mid lane as he exorcises the last bit of damage from that and the Spirit Siphon.
He's been killing these like double waves. He's gotten a couple of solo kills.
Two-man silence goes for the bounty rune anyway. Boxy gets it, but it may come at the cost of his life. He spears away, goes for a pushback on the limp, but he's slowed enough that he will eventually die. And that is going to be 3 bounty runes, I think, for Alliance.
Oh, FNG? Where was that just a...
With sentries and such. Mickey, he's going to be caught here as far as the Blink Dagger. They're going to pop the exorcism immediately. They are willing to commit that much to be able to bring down the Alchemist. As with only a Radiance, he is easy to bring down. Boxy is going to be able to get the spear onto S4. I'm not sure how much they really want this team fight, though. They managed to get off the big arena. That's going to be enough to get the kill on S4 with the help of Insania and that Mortimer's Kisses. But that is 2 ultimates just... Once his BKB. Sadly, that is still another 1,400 away for him. Boxy going to be copping a Omni Slash here. And if that didn't kill him, then very likely one of the mines switched positions back and forth.
I swear to God, every single time it makes the noise, but maybe...
Oh, Ether Remnant. S4, he is going to be focused on here. Now, he's rather tanky, and especially with the Eul Scepter slowing down Mickey, it's going to be hard to chase him down. Taiga's on the other side, but S4 is going to be able to make it back to Hanskin. The Sunray, though, burns him out. The Winter's Curse was used for that. Koifa, meanwhile, is juking Limp inside of the trees. The Aether Remnant finally catches him. Now, they're not going to go and try and take down Limp as a trio, and that's probably for the best.
An Alchemist, you're totally okay with him TPing out and farming a bit. This year,
oh, a spear from the high ground surprises Nico Baby, but they weren't in position to be able to get the follow-up. Koifa a little bit slow there and a little bit too far out of the way for the Aether Remnant chain stun, and that means instead they'll lose Boxy. An opportunity missed for Liquid and more gained for Alliance.
A DP on your team. You don't even need the DP ulti. Oh god, Hanskin. He is dead.
That is a lot for a little 4 positioned. It's going to slow down his Orchid. That is the build-up for Hans. Mines, a lot of mines set up. Mickey, he's going to cop some damage. Unfortunately, the suicide wasn't on point. Maybe with that combined damage and limping there, they might have been able to threaten Mickey. They still managed to force out his BKB, though. There are mines on the high ground they have to be careful of. They managed to get the call into the blade mill. A lot of damage coming up. Mickey does manage to get the stun and surviving a little bit longer. Nico Baby, he does have his Omni Slash, though, and just the spin is actually going to be enough to be able to finish off that Alchemist. And now, Omni Slash going down. Boxy will fall as well. Koifa does manage to jump over to the high ground, but he has lost all his friends. All his friends are dead. On Alliance, if you spun in a circle, you can mitigate more damage than normal.
Oh, dude, that'd be sick. Oh my god, I've never seen that turn rate do anything useful. Oh god.
Oh, we'll call that. It's going to be Insania already dead. He gets off the arena, but it's too late. 3 cores inside of the arena make short work of Boxy. Now, they did bring down S4, and it's actually 2 for 2. Oh, what a winner's curse, though. Grabs Koifa with Mickey next to him. Koifa's going to be beat to a pulp, and the Supernova that's activated is quickly brought down by both Limp and Nico Baby. Now it's just going to be Mickey and Koifa trying to make their way out here. The spin goes down, allowing Nico Baby to keep up with Mickey. A buyback being used, and Nico Baby
is really good. It feels like he does so much damage when you pop Mask of Madness with the Deso. Almost so much that I feel like Alk can't get... Okay, Nico Baby.
A smoke, they're going to try for this one. He has an Aegis, so all this commitment, they will manage to bring him down once. And there is still the Winter Wyvern Death Prophet are a ways away. They're going to activate the Supernova, try and bring down S4 here. Nobody can get close because of the Supernova positioning, but S4 is tanky enough. He's going to survive a little bit longer. The Supernova explodes. A second spear onto Nico Baby. They're trying to focus him down. That cookie doesn't land in time, and he does manage to get off the spin, but he's lost a lot of his HP. A suicide comes out. Mickey activating his BKB, gets the stun onto Nico Baby, but now he's going to be Omni Slash. Look at that damage with the Deso. He just rips the Alchemist apart. Mickey gone. Koifa now trying to get out, give it a cookie over to the other side of the cliff. Nicely done by him, but Insania run down as a result of saving his core. Boxy, he is lucky enough to TP away. Koifa, with plenty of charges on the Astral Step, is just looking very small attack speed number.
Yeah. I suppose he's flying around this... Are they getting
smoked up?
It's hard to catch him. He's been very quick on the spins.
Call. Oh, a blink to the side. Boxy does not get stunned up by that axe, but he does manage to get off his arena. The Winter's Curse is going to hold him in place. They're going to go for the kill on S4. The Cold Embrace is saving him a bit, especially with the help of that ward. Now that Omni Slash. Ho, ho, ho. Poor old Mickey. He doesn't stand a chance in hell against Nico, baby. And all that Omni Slash damage. And the creme de la creme, the cherry on top, is Taiga running straight into FNG's mind. They're going to be forcing up buybacks, and they won't even have their supports. So a buyback for what? Alliance says they're going to keep this push up while they still have the exorcism out for a second here. It is going to fade away soon, though, but a fast spin from Nico, baby, stopping the initiation for Boxy means he's going to be okay for now. The sun goes out from Mickey, trying to target Nico, baby, but they have to get away from this. This is going to be possibly a lane of barracks, if not just a tier 3.
And I would like to see what Nico Baby's ping is, because I swear to God, he's spinning spears left, right, and center in this game.
Yeah, he's been pretty good with that reaction. The only time he's going to go for the ward, do manage to kill that healing ward. And so that will finally prompt Nico, baby, to try and retreat, but he's going to be caught here. You'll Scepter into the Aether Remnant, into the Cookie Stun. That's enough. They burst him down so quickly. Careful of the high ground mines, though. They don't go into that high ground. They know that Alliance is trying to trick them up there. Limp, though, went the wrong direction. And as a result, okay, they do manage to pop it, but that was just on a 5 position. Insania going to be good for now. Nice call! The arena goes out, but it's too late. They've already lost their the help of the Void Spirit, and now Mickey is being chased down by Limp as well with a Spirit Siphon. The explosion doesn't go off in time for the Supernova. It does stun up S4 as well as Hanskin, so they can get both of those kills. And Koifa still looking for Limp. This buyback could be worth it if he actually catches him. Limp attempt at a TP around the corner, but he's spotted by the Fire Spirits. And that should lead to his death. It's going to be a long, slow, suffering death for him. Oh, maybe not. He's going to pop. He has the Exorcism back up. Boxy, he needs to be able to land this spear. He does. But I'm not sure if Liquid can commit to somebody who has the Exorcism out. They're going to try, but Koifa running low on Astral Steps here has no more damage. So the threat of the Exorcism is enough to force Liquid back. Limp is good. Could just play for next Roshan, but I think the time to strike is now. You win one team fight in this game's completely over.
Yeah, I agree. I think maybe the play is to just like look for one single pick off and then take high ground with that, something like that. It looks like that is what they're going for. They
gonna find Boxy here. Now, they get the silence onto Insania, so there's going to be no cookie save for Boxy here. That silence lasting so long, but they do manage to get the Force Staff. He throws out the Spear at the last second. That is enough to chain stun S4, but with the Cold Embrace, it's slowing down the damage. Fortunately, they have all that magic damage from Insania's Snapfire. But again, killing the offlaner is not good enough, especially when you're losing the bottom lane of Barracks. They've lost it to a Techies and a Juggernaut. They have to be able to kill Limp here for any of this to be worth something for Liquid. But Limp, he's dodging, he's running away, he's trying to increase the amount of time he lives until Nico Baby is here to be able to bail him out. The Shiva's slowing down a lot of this damage, and Liquid, they realize this is taking too long. They've just got to get out of here. But Mickey, he doesn't have a TP. He runs into the trees like he is TPing, and maybe he can juke downwards, but Nico Baby's found him, and Omni Slash that 3-shots him.
Man, this Jug versus Alk, it honestly feels like sort of a counter. They didn't go any Vessel at all on Alliance.
Yeah.
I think because, and they call GG just like that. I think it's because these are very common heroes in pubs. Boxy just going in for the final attempt. But the Jug Omni, like Alk presses BKB and you just die to the Omni Slash. It's